The others are all unique to the particular Gospels. And each Gospel writer has their own concerns and their own reasons for choosing to include the words from the cross that they did. I've heard it said that when John records the fact that just before he died, Jesus cried out, "I thirst," it was John's equivalent of the cry of dereliction, which he doesn't include. It was included by John to show Jesus' vulnerability and the extent of his sufferings. But I think that John's purpose was different. Each of the three sayings that John includes from the cross show Jesus completely in command of the situation, accomplishing God's purpose and dying victorious. And this is clear when we look at the context for Jesus saying, "I thirst." Before Jesus says that, St. John writes, "After this, knowing that all was now finished, he said to fulfill the scriptures, 'I thirst.'" What scripture is here being fulfilled? Well, it's Psalm 22. "My strength is dried up like baked clay," says the psalmist, "and my tongue cleaves to my jaws. Thou dost lay me in the dust of death." In John's Gospel, therefore, when Jesus says, "I thirst," he's speaking in this case not from his very real and mortal weakness, but from his sovereign control of his own mission. This is the Son of God speaking, the second person of the Blessed Trinity. Even in the midst of his helpless condition, he is manifestly aware of his divine destiny. This is the way that John portrays Jesus throughout his narrative, from the beginning to the end. In chapter 10 of John, Jesus says, "I lay down my life for my sheep. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This charge I received from my Father." The crucifixion is not an accident. It's not a mistake, not an unfortunate slip-up. It is the deliberate self-offering of the Good Shepherd. And so when Jesus says, "I thirst," it is to show that he is fulfilling his purposes according to the plan of God from the beginning.